guys, Viktoriya Khusit here with VK Consulting, and today let's talk about California and what we can expect. We all read in the news that we're supposed to get some money. So in this video, let's see what it is and let's discover what are the details, who's eligible and what are the amount. Back in June of 2022, our governor signed a new budget, and the part of that budget included California inflation relief money. What it means that the maximum amount of the stimulus check, if you want to call it, you can get is $1,050. About 23 million of Californians will receive some sort of a payment. This payment can range from the $200 to the maximum amount of $1,050. Let's talk about who is eligible and when we're going to receive this money and how much you're going to receive. Let's start with eligibility. Eligibility is pretty wide as far as income. It starts for single taxpayers. You need to make less than $75,000 a year to receive $350. If you're a married couple or you're a head of household and you're making under $150,000, you will receive $700. And if you have at least one dependent, does not matter how many dependents you have, at least one, you will receive additional $350. When you combine $700 for the married couple plus additional $350 for the dependents, you arrive to $1,050. Now let's talk about what if you make more than $75,000 or more than $150,000 a year. Are you going to get any money? Yes, single taxpayers who making less than $250,000 will receive $200. Married couples making under $500,000 will receive $400, and for additional dependents, couples or head of household will receive additional $200. So as you see, as far as the income, it's a very wide range. That's why it covers so many people, 23 million people to be exact. What's interesting that there is other criteria to get qualified. The main criteria to get qualified other than income is to file your tax return for 2020, for the year 2020. It had to be filed by October 15 of 2021. Basically, everybody who filed their tax return for year 2020 on time or on time using the extension will qualify. If you filed your tax return for year 2020 after October 15, 2021, you will not qualify for this stimulus check. Also, you have to be at least 6 months resident of California for year 2020. And another interesting part, that you have to be a resident of California when you receive the money, meaning in 2022. So if you were a resident of California for at least 6 months in year 2020, and then you moved out of California and you in another state, you're not receiving any money. But if you moved back to California, and let's just say you moved back in year 2022, you will get qualified for this money. When this money gonna be distributed to people? According to Franchise Tax Board, the money will start being sent out from October 22 to early 2023. So about October, November, December, probably January, about period of 4 months. And this money will be either directly deposited into your bank account or will be sent to you via debit card. So if money will be deposited into your bank account, it will probably say FTB for Franchise Tax Board, and then some other letters for the name of the stimulus payment. Also, Franchise Tax Board developed a page, and this page called Middle Class Tax Relief. And let's look at this page and see what information this page has. Franchise Tax Board and Middle Class Tax Refund page. And let's look at it. So basically it has an overview and it gives you exact dates when the payment will be sent. It gives you your eligibility, when you will receive your payments, how you will receive your payments, and what you may receive. Also, it's very detailed. It tells you what to look on your 2020 tax year, tax return on what line. So if 2020 was not so good year and your line 17 or 16 is low, you will receive a refund. You will receive the stimulus payment according to what your income was in 2020. So if in 2021 or 2022, you're now making way more money, hopefully you do, it does not matter because the number is going to be based on the year 2020 when a pandemic hit. And it gives you again for joint returns, for head of household or surviving spouse, your income, and for single people. Also, this page has estimate my payment amount calculator, which you can come and click on it and go through it and answer questions. So you will say, yes, I completed a tax return. Were you eligible to be claimed as a dependent? So if you have kids who now are not dependents in 2021, but were dependents, your dependents, in 2020, they are not eligible. Only people who filed their tax return not as a dependent eligible. So if you were eligible, no. And California residents, at least 6 months, yes. And your filing status, let's just say joint, and then you're gonna say how much money you made. And if you claim any dependents, let's just say yes, and it gives you amount how much you have to expect as a payment, as a middle class relief, tax relief refund. And this page is constantly being updated. Again, it's Franchise Tax Board, ftb.ca.gov, and you can get this information right here. I hope this information was useful and we all can use some money, especially when it comes from government in the forms of stimulus checks. So let's wait for it. It should come anywhere from October to probably January 2023. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.